when I was bad because I always had a pipe in my hand. I was always like my life revolved around ice, but mainly token ice, having ice, smoking ice, selling ice, having ice with other people, and then making money off it, and then everything else in life. Like it was just, I liked it. I get things done. Like I get things done on it. It gives me confidence boost. It makes me mellow. Like it doesn't. Yeah, like the only fucking like it's got way more benefits than it has negatives for me. What do you mean about it making you mellow? Like I can concentrate. I can focus on something, and I can. You know what I mean? Like I'll get it done. And if I can't get it done, I'll figure out a way to get it. Marcelli, I was 16 in Judy. Marcelli had got icy off a visit. I'm not sure who visited him. It was probably his parents or something. But yeah, he's got it in and he's pulled it out. And I'm going, fuck, you know what I mean? I didn't expect that. He had pot, ice, and some tobacco, but no papers. And yeah, he just we ended up waiting till dinner. He got some foil, and yeah, like he introduced me to it. And just like I knew what it was, but I'd never seen it until that like then. And it wasn't much. Now I look back, it would have only been about 2 points. But yeah, like first time I used ice, like it was good. We just talk shit all night. We stayed up. It was good, Like it made that experience a whole lot better for me. So I used it when I was in there for a little bit, just like, and I was only there for about a month. So I would have used it on the weekends, like every couple of days with him, because he kept on getting. I first dealt it when I was 17, but that was just like to dabble in it, just because I fucked up with the pot and I could do this, so I just did that to get the pot going. You know what I mean? How long? 5 years. What kind of people did you feel from my mates to the junkie down the street with the fitness arm to the soccer mum to my mate's parents to the fucking lawyer to the fucking fuck, computer geeks, nerds, everyone. Yeah, I had a teacher, yeah, but he ended up losing his job. Why? Hmm? Because he got into like he was a mess. Like he was chat. I remember this one time I pulled him over because he used to drive me around too. I pulled him over. I pulled him. I go, listen, bro, I don't want to be seen in your car. If we get pulled up, look, like this fits in his drawer in the glove box. There's fucking that much fucking trash in the car. Like, maths for primary school. Yeah, yeah. He was about 37. He was teached from 28 to about 36 or something. I wasn't that healthy. I was 56 kilos. I wasn't eating. I was eating. My diet was up and goes and sour neon worms from Kmart and Slurpees. That was my diet. Legit. I'd spend $10 on sour neon worms, about $1 a packet. You know what I mean? And I just, yeah, well, I was living in, at my worst stage, I was living in the garage at Waitara. Actually, no. At my worst stage, I was living at a fucking junkie's house in Waitara. That's when I wasn't making money off it, and I was just using it, and I was just in the drug life, like in the ice life, and everything. Like it was just putrid. It was kind of like I'd have to tiptoe around fits and shit. Like I've only ever used ice once. You know what I mean? You've only injected ice once. Yeah, but I've been like Yeah, like I was in jail when I injected ice. It was with a clean fit, like it was brand new. But yeah, like that's the first time I ever used it through a needle, and the only time. I felt it really hard at first, and then 4 hours into it, I didn't feel it. Like I was just watching TV with my celly. And I remember I hated it because fucking I didn't have money in my account, so I ended up selling my shoes that I had for it. You know what I mean? Like it was stupid. It was shit. I didn't. That was fucked. I don't want to do that. most most cases of people fucking out on ice is because they're booting it. Like ice was like it was when it was like whoever invented it, it was invented to smoke. But everyone's booting it. Like most people are booting it these days, and they're saying they're not, but they fucking are. You know what I mean? And it's I don't know. Like I can't say from first hand experience, but I've seen every single person that I know that boots is way worse than the person that smokes. Like they lose their mind. They look worse off. They want it more, and they spend more money and they do worse things to get it. Like you're never gonna see someone that smokes ice suck your dick for a fucking point. You know what I mean? But if you boot it, they do. You know what I mean? Like it just yeah.
Why do you think people take drugs?
Mainly to escape, others to have fun, and others because it gets shit done.
You did it to get shit done, yeah?
I did it at first to escape. At first, it was to escape. I was in fucking juvie. You know what I mean? It was a better situation than what I was. Are you gonna sit in a cell and have depressive thoughts all day, or are you gonna get on something that's gonna make you have a little bit of fun? You know what I mean?
Think it's as simple as that.
For me, yeah, like it was gonna put me in a better place. That's what I've noticed. Like everything I've done, I thought it was gonna put me in a better place.
Did it?
Not always, no.
How would your parents react when you tell them the story about what happened to you after they kicked you out of home?
If they knew like, what happened to me, all the shit that I went through, I'm hoping they feel fucking bad. I'm hoping they feel like fuck, we put him through that. You know, we could have stopped that. I remember my first 2 years in Carly, like when I was born over there. All I know that I was living with my mum. Me and my brother were living with my mum, and I don't know, stuff happened. She couldn't look after us and that. And then we started living with our grandparents. This is before we was two. And then my grandma got sick, and something happened to my granddad, and we was put in an orphanage. Um, we stayed there. We was at the orphanage for about a year and a half or so. It was alright. It was called Caseta de Belen, and I don't know, it was somewhere in Cali, I'm guessing. And from there we moved to another orphanage, Chicatanis. It's in Colombia somewhere, I don't know where. And these Aussie people came over and visited us. And then we didn't see them for a couple of months. And the next time they come over, they told us we were getting adopted and that. And we was moving to Australia. But then yeah, so we come to Australia. I was about four and three quarters then, turning five. And we lived in Bugola Plateau in Sydney. And yeah, we went straight to school, my brother and I, straight into school and that. And yeah, that was me just before I was five. It was good, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Life, I guess. I had a good life. I went to school every day. Went to good schools. went on holidays and that, but I don't know, I just kept getting into trouble, like all the time, constantly. That's all I remember. Yeah, I just remember getting into trouble a lot. I don't remember all the good times I had with my family. And I just remember getting into trouble or doing something I wasn't meant to be doing. I don't know. Yeah, my first 8 years. All I can remember is being in school, getting in trouble at school, going home, getting in trouble at home, going to school. I was like angry in that like from the age of 6 till 13. That's 7 years or something. You know what I mean? Of like nearly every night there was something happening. You know what I mean? Like there was a few, good nights, but like most of the time it was just we were just always in conflict. I don't know. It wasn't their fault, I don't reckon. Like we didn't match, but like that's I don't remember how it started, but something happened during the day, and I'd like mum had pulled me up for it, and I back chatted to her or something, and then she said wait till dad comes home, and then Boots. I waited a couple of hours. Dad come back home from work. He talked to mum and that, and then I don't know. He started talking to me and that, and started like yelling and that, and then he said, "Boom, like that's it. You're getting the belt and that for it." And then he's gone to come and grab me, and I've legged it around the kitchen table and we've yelled and that, and I've hightailed it out of there, and I've hit legs. I've gone down. I think I stayed at a mate's house that night, and then the next night I snuck in and I slept into my bedroom at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and I woke up and mum's gone, "Nah, you can't be here. Nah, it's not happening." And then boots I left again. So I was going for about a week now. I was just staying at mates' houses and that, drinking a lot. And then I've gone to come back home again, and my brother's told me that I'm not allowed to come home and that. And that was pretty much it. Like from then I just stayed at mates' houses, but like you can't stay at your mate's house every night. You know, man, their parents ask questions and that, and then you have to give them fake phone numbers and shit. It's fucked. See, I know I was walking through the streets and I went into a laundry room and I put the dryer on and I stayed in there the night, and then there was blanket and that there. And I stayed there for a couple of nights, and then I moved to another laundry room and that. I stayed on. I got a mattress on council clean up and I put it on top of the Newport surf club, and I stayed there one night. That's where the cops found me when they arrested me, because I used to urge cars and that to get money and that. And then I got arrested for urging the car to come with the spotlight whilst I was asleep. They come and got me. They put me in juvie overnight, and then from there they put me in a refuge at Neutral Bay, and that was Taldamundi. And it was short term. I stayed there, but I kept running away from that refuge. Like I kept running away and going back to Newport, staying in mates for a couple of hours, and then staying in the streets, and then getting done again, putting in the refuge because they put me down as missing persons. So I kept getting arrested, going there, coming back for like 3 or 4 months, and then like I eventually got kicked out of Taldamundi and then went to another refuge and another one, another one. Yeah, I was 13 and a half. I'd been staying at mates' houses heaps, and I'd eventually run out of mates' houses to stay at. They'd all heard the same story and that. And I used to just stay, I'd go to the pizza shop lacking in Peps, and they used to shut at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I used to stay there and watch TV and that till late at night, and then I'd walk around the streets after that, and I'd fall asleep in the bus, in like a bus stop, or I'd fall asleep in at the video shop there in the little coop thing. And I don't know, like, no, I guess I got sick of getting waken up with people around me and that. So one night I went into the apartment and I was looking around and I seen the laundry room and I just went in there and I kicked back in there and it was better than what I was doing the night before. So I kept doing that, different laundry rooms. And I don't know how I figured out to turn the dryer on. I think I was in one night and the dryer was on and it was heaps warm and that, and I was like, yeah, that works, you know what I mean? So I used to just go to the laundry rooms with the dryers and it's good. I'd say like, I'd get the clothes off the line, get a blanket and that, and you go on. And it was like, no, I didn't mind it. During the day it was fun. I was at the beach all day with, partying with friends. And then at night time I'd just go there, go to sleep, wake up, and it's done. I go to a mate's house, I'd go to the showers. And most of the time it's just fun and that, but like those nights, they were the worst nights. Refuge, no one's coming to get you. Foster care, you've got a guardian, like an adoptive parent, but not for good, it's not permanent. And yeah, like foster care is like you live with two people like of society,
Yeah.
like a mum and dad or just a mum, and you're there for about as long as things are good. You know what I mean? And they're like your parents. But a refuge, you've got youth workers. You've got two youth workers on at a time or one at a time for 6 hour shifts, and there's a different one every 6 hours. You know what I mean? And it rotates.
24 hours a day.
Like yeah, there's always someone there. There's night shift, day shift, grave shift. You know what I mean?
And where did you stay? Did you stay in a dormitory?
Like it was a house with they'd have an office and they'd have either one more kid, three more kids, two more kids. One like I've lived in 2 years between the age of 13 and a half and 16, I lived in 33 different homes in different refuges. From here to Maitland to fucking Bulli, Thurrool to Blue Mountains, Sternside to Neutral Bay to fucking yeah. No, they wouldn't let me back in. And that's what my brother said as well. Oh shit. I think I tried twice.
Tell me about those 2 times.
The first time was when I stuck in, and then mum said, no, you can't be here. And the second time was like a couple of weeks later, or 3, 4 weeks later. And mum and dad asked me where I'd been staying. I said, I've been staying at Mac's houses and that. And then, I can't remember. I didn't exactly say, like, can I stay in the night? Like, it was yeah, I left. I said, oh, I'm leaving. I was, yeah,
And try to stop you.
yeah, I could, yeah.
It did.
No, they didn't try and stop me. That was it. Like, I thought they'd say, where are you going, mate? But no, I was like, that was it. Didn't look back. From the age of 14 to 21, I can count how many times I've seen my parents on my hands, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, once I was state ward, like, that's it. They'd rush my hands. Like, I didn't have visits, I didn't see them, didn't talk to them, nothing like that. And I nothing, I was about just, 16 or something. I guess I got put into long care, like, refuge. And I know I just thought to myself, fucking, you know what I mean? I'm on my own, yeah. Like, for good. Like, it's 100%.